Hello, welcome to Twisted Vet USA. It seemed to make sense to tell you something about me. Who is this Twisted Vet? I was raised very Christian with Bible stories every night. My grandfather was a pastor. My mother went to a Christian college. Just as important as loyalty to Jesus, though, was unconditional loyalty to America. We were the best, the brightest, the good guys, fighting evil around the world and always winning in the end. My paternal grandfather was a John Bircher, an ultra right conservative to you young folks. Politically, my father raised his children in the same way. Militarily, I had five uncles and my dad who served in World War II. One was a Marine pilot, one was an Army Air Force guy, one was in the artillery in the Army, going from New Guinea to the Philippines and waiting to invade Japan when the war ended. And three, including my dad, were in the Navy. Guns? On my father's side of the family, my uncles and my grandfather each had enough weapons to equip a squad, maybe a platoon. My grandfather had a collection of weapons from the Revolutionary War all the way to what for him were modern times. I especially liked holding the Springfield from World War I. It was big and strong, and I thought, wow, this is something. They were avid hunters. Deer, watch out, especially in season. I had cousins who owned a big farm in North Dakota, which was always really neat to stop at because it was such a different life there from what I experienced in the rainy Pacific Northwest. And I had an aunt uncle who had a ranch in Montana, which was great. I sort of learned how to ride horses there, although I fell off a couple times. And it was near Lincoln, Montana, which of course later became infamous in a way for being the home of the Unabomber. I grew up, of course, to adulthood as a Republican voting, gun loving, ethically conservative, patriotic male who served in the Army. I worked in law enforcement. For a while, I coached sports and taught history. Back in college, I'd been a machinist in the union and later became a union rep. After that, I owned and ran a successful small business. I'm a vet and a loyal American, but I've become twisted. Not just in romantic ways, but in my head. It seems like everything has changed. I've got questions now. I see things that I'm concerned about. Some don't make sense. As Twisted Vet USA, I'm here to examine facts and ask questions. I hope you have better answers than me to some of them. If you agree with me, super. I'd love to hear about it and send corresponding facts and opinions, etc. But if you disagree, just as good. I would like to be wrong in some of what I'm getting right now. Prove me wrong. And if you do a good job of it on either side, I'll ask you for an interview. I'd love to have you intelligent, well thought out perspectives examined on this webcast. So please contact me at twistedvetusa@gmail.com. And soon there'll be a website called, guess what? twistedvetusa.com. Thanks for being here.